Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten someone.
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well then, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Dembele. Dembele. Simons. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cannavaro cuts it out. Robertson.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's played through for him, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. And he's buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So, a breakthrough already. Torres. Conte. Goes for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. He can get that clear. And here's Roberto Carlos. It's a good-looking delivery. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Quality ball. This looks promising. Chips it through. Forlan. And that has sent him sprawling. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's having a go! No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, well measured. Real... Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Rivaldo. Knocks it out wide. Out of play for a throw. Beckenbauer.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Robertson. And that is a little undercooked. Goes for the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Beckham. Torres. Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Sharp little ball here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now it's Simons. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution on the field.
So off we go once more.
Mbappe.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
Oh, smashing header! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by...
And there's the shot! Now it's Roberto Carlos. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Shapes to shoot! That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. So their fourth corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And he's whipped, he rises! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rivaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Real chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. The move...
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Fernando Torres. Number 26.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Iraq find a position of real strength now.
Number 10, Rafael van der Vaart.
Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Rafael van der Vaart. Rafael van der Vaart.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Could try cutting inside here. Deep cross. Oh, this looks sharp. Good effort from distance. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivered across. And that's been repelled. Looking for the run. Now it's Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foot in. Rijkaard. And the counter is on. And this is Raul. And here's Mbappe. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's come to nothing. And he can clear it away. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's clever.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way. He's had a shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. And he lines up a cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Raul. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 24.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rivaldo. And here's Torres. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. It's out for a goal kick. Driven forward. That has been cut short. He might be in here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Torres. Rivaldo. Some really good ball movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Torres. And he's been shifted off it. Spread it left. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they... And the shot! He scores! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Liverpool take the lead.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again. Rivaldo! And it's come back out to him. He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate.
Shot, surely! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Rivaldo. Gattuso.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Four extra minutes added on, and that could set him on his way. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Odo, probing pass. Rivaldo. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked.
Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Beckham standing over it.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And that has earned a reprieve for the team. Tried one! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Rivaldo! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a searching pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Belletti. Tries to pass it through. Great defending, strong and determined. Knocks it into space. Plenty to aim at here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Belletti. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Van Basten in the hunt and looking threatening.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has put paid to that. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again. Cleared without complication.
Serginho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's their second corner of the game. Rivaldo! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Has been
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Fernando Torres. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Goes for the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. That'll be a throw. Goes for goal! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't measurable by numbers.
One of those players who keeps it simple and gets the ball to do all the work for him.
And exerts a massive influence on every match he plays.
Exactly that. I mean, he's the pivot, the one his team hinges around.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Last-ditch defending, but he's having a go. A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Probing pass. That ball looks a good one. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been slipped through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cross needs to be good.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence.
Decent shot! It's hit the upright. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Batistuta gets flagged offside. That's put paid to a promising move. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos. It's a loose ball. And he's whipped and he's following up. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Mbappe is onto this. Fired deep. It's a mighty effort! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Oh, terrible pass. And he's away. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head on it! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Rivaldo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
On the screen.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Roberto Carlos. Serginho. Adams with the clearance.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Good ball, good take. He's through, it's one. Oh, shooting chance! Deftly away. Iniesta. And this is Batistuta. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, played right into his path. Iniesta! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that has put paid to that. And now they can spring out of defence. This is Batistuta. Rivaldo. Beckham. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Fernando Torres is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, super find. Mbappe! Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Costa Curta. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution on the field, number 26, Rivaldo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
A case now of complete control.
Mbappe. Number 17,
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's picked his way through.
Number 24.
David Villa! And how did he not make it 4?
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Good reason for optimism here. And he's taking no chances there. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Oh, this looks sharp. Busquets. Beckenbauer. Now, can they get him away?
There'll be 3 minutes at a time.
That's tidy. Ball swung it. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly searches.
It scores! Scores! A princely strike!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Scholes demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. And he's lost his man here. And it's Fernando Torres. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He can get that clear. Now it's Neymar.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rivaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Serginho. Now it's Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Over to the left. Looking to go deep. Robertson is there, and he can get that. And there's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good run down the left. Serginho's cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham to take it as usual. Batistuta getting this one clear. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. He's got tall. It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
Mbappe! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise.
And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the keeper's ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. It's Griezmann! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So will they make it count again? Scholes with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Up he goes! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Threads one in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 25.
They're up to 5
Messi.
corners now.
Number 23. Batistuta.
A header!
Number 11.
He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Ekitike. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely bit of skill. It's a loose ball. Van der Sar trying to keep this in. Quality ball. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his...
Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's running through. Oh, good taking. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Raul. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. And he takes a shot! He's got a goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Uruguay get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Forlan. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Torres. No, it's come to nothing. And he's there to get it away. Rivaldo. Rivaldo going full tilt down the right-hand side.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And that's another throw. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ball driven towards the far post. Adams can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lofted in, up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Today, please take some
It
time
is
out to
quite
give
a
your
game,
support to our
breathless
better
and
stadium fund.
laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1.
Mbappe.
That gets things going for the second half.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field.
And this is Griezmann. Played out wide.
Number 24.
Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Yeah, it was a shame his technique just let him down. We've all been there.
Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. That's been cut out, well played. Kukçu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Griezmann. Rummenigge. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to play it through. Chance to deliver. He can get that clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field.
To play it back.
Number 23.
Shot! Surely! Oh, the ball's run
Substitution.
loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He slings it in. Adams gets it away. Kukçu. He can run onto that. And he was quick to react. And he's gone looking for safety. Pedri bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rummenigge threads one in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pedri tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he thumps it clear. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. That has been cut short. David Villa, and it's Griezmann. And this is Rivaldo. Lovely, now then. And the shot! It's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Uruguay clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No foul, says the referee. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Bastoni. Kukçu. Now it's Villa. Rummenigge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Minutes has been
You know, it was
indicated.
an intervention.
Kaká goes for a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to...
Mbappe! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lyon finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the counter is on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's Raul. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, good-looking ball. Raul. And here's Torres. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Cafu gathers from the goal kick. And smartly reclaimed. Can he get it through? Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Mbappe. He's having a go! Goes out once more. Raul. Cross goes in there. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Robertson. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Raul. Big chance! Just off target.
Raul usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Raul. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ah, that's a fine interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. This might spell and Romario! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Defending was strong and firm. Back into the middle. And there's the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And
Some
a quick
first half
announcement for the
thoughts?
benefit of
Arsenal
anybody who has
really
found
have
themselves
looked
a little
very
lost
good
today.
in transitions,
Please look at the
so
screen for
I'll be
information on
expecting
how to
more of
find
the
your
same
way
in this
around
second
this
half.
stadium.
They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Arsenal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Lyon, number 23, Francesco Totti. Coming on the field is number 24.
So off we go
Platini.
once more.
Substitutions taking place.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Roll! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Raul demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Robertson. And he was quick to react.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Romario. Romario! Romario! Wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Probing pass. That's the throw.
Substitution for Lyon. Number 13, Romario. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 10, Mateus. Coming on the field, number 4.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pelé, out to the right. Played in. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Corner number 2 then. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
75 minutes played.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Adams gets a foot in here. And he's whipped it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Lyon really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Beckham. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 5 minutes.
Beckham with the cross. Climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Threads one in. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Chance! Oh, taken with style! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and time is up. Arsenal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Raul claiming the match. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous...
He's got full! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And he was quick to react. Scholes, Eto'o, and the shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So, a breakthrough already. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And it's Messi. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Takes a shot! Now it's Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Scholes. Threads one in. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Neymar. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Raul. Cafu.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Jordan Henderson. And this is Eto'o. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. Showing good feet. And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5, Mbappe. Coming on the
There's
field
the start of the second half.
number 13,
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Traoré looking for the run. Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Park Ji-sung. Batistuta in acres of space out wide. That is good alertness. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Alaba is there, and he can pick it up. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14.
So,
Chouameni.
time for changes
Coming
on
to
both
replace
sides,
him
actually.
is number 16.
Driving on and making good
Rodri.
progress.
Substitution in progress.
Koundé gets it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's quick to get it clear again. Ambitious ball here. Robertson getting this one clear. Oh, good-looking ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Raul. Alaba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well measured. That has been cut short.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a...
And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one, Lionel Messi. Oh no, this does not look good. He's on the finish! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Oh, what a mistake! He is through here! Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Van Dijk clears. Oh, it's Raul. And it's Chouameni. Chance! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That has not gone well. Quarter of an hour played. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot! It's... Oh, he's been caught. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And that's been won straight back. Messi. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Takes a shot! Just off target.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Throwing. Looking to go deep. Robertson is there to clear. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Oh, he's done very... Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Messi. Pinches it off him. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Here we go again. Robertson. And here's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Fernando Torres. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Cross from Robertson. He's found a way past. Can he finish? Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Now it's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Over the hills and far away, no catching them now. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Son Heung-min! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And it's hoisted clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And he's on his way! Traoré. Neymar. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Now, that's well seen too. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul, great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's come loose! And it's Robertson. Played back into the centre. Neymar going face-to-face. It's Neymar!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
He's having a go! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Right from the top draw, and he is just ripping it up.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, that's been intercepted. Now he's got space here. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Pelé, Cristiano, and the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the move.
And he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Arsenal definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Robertson is there to clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves.
Big header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. Traoré, and this is Raul. Yaya Touré proves too strong. Now it's Raul. And here's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Yaya Touré is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Adams, Neymar, Pelé, who's set up one goal so far. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe tries to play it through. He's having a go! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Mbappe floated through.
Minutes has been indicated.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry, and he's in trouble! That is gorgeous from Raul! A finish right from the top draw! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Arsenal shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright, and it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players.
Pelé! Superb from Pelé!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Touré cuts out the pass. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And here's Neymar. Gets into some space. And it's Rijkaard. He's in space and looking for options. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Fernando Torres. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cafu looking to run onto it. He gets big! Really well taken goal. And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And now he has two. We have our great chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Too close for comfort. Torres. Neymar, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be
I think
5
we're just
minutes
about
added
done here.
time.
Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Succumbs to the pressure. Cafu getting this one clear. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Arsenal
I'm Peter
against
Drury, and
Portugal.
joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He's tried one! Cross goes in there, he gets big! Back when it goes, has another go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Plays it in low.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Quarter of an hour played. Oh, it's Raul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. That has found him in acres of space.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Half an hour played now. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Messi tries making a foray down the right. Chouameni looking for the run, and he plays one through. He has found the way. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar plays it in. It's Raul! And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Arsenal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Great defending, strong and determined. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Vardiol. Great vision. Oh, good ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Portugal with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal go into the lead. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's Raul! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5, Mbappe.
So the manager can make
Coming
a
on the
change for
field
the first time in the
is
game here.
number
Stoichkov
13,
to come on, a
Stoichkov.
change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
And it's Robertson. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Works it forward. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Now it's Raul. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Robertson. Tchouaméni has created one goal already. Takes the shot!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gets his head on it! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Torres! And that is great goalkeeping.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And it's Chouameni. And he's decided to go for it. He's kicked it out just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that should get the job done.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Cafu. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it. Zaire Emery. And that will be the final act. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Good. And a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe is fouled. And it's Tchouaméni. Well, that looks a There's the shot! Mbappe is flagged offside. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Played into space out wide. And he shoots! It's in! Arsenal are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Cruyff. Messi gets into some space. Big header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Now it's Vieri. And this is Forlan. Lovely feet. He's tried one! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And it's Tchouaméni. And this is Torres.
There will be 3 minutes
Cruyff.
added time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Good claim. No margin for error there. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're already back. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Alonso. And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. Great vision. Oh, super find. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for the run. Now it's Forlan. Schneider. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played back in. Fernando Torres. He is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Arsenal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity. Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Neymar has found the net here, of course, and it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way, chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Vieri. Vieri. And this is Messi.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Schneider. He steps in, and that's the end of that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. I think...
And we're done. Arsenal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?